Yeah, that's how us producers do it. We wake up early in the morning and we say, God, it's beautiful out, and then we shut the windows immediately, turn on the LED lights, and get to cracking.
Little G, big life.
What's good, humans and aliens? It's gLife here, and today we are going to just make a beat of some sort. We opened up our Logic Pro X. We're going to start with a software instrument track. Okay, so we're just going to go nice even number 90 BPM. So that's where you control your BPM. You can turn this on. That's your click track, and that will tell you, that'll go along with the BPM. This is faster. That's slower. We're gonna do some sort of piano here. Now we got our trusty old keyboard here. Now if you play a chord, it'll show you up here what chord you're playing. I also have these labels, and then another thing that I find handy is, I print out some things like this. Let's see if you can see that. That shows me, this is all the major chords, so that was the C. Just try something like that. So I'm just basically coming up with a chord progression. Okay, we're gonna fill these out just a little bit. What did I do? Option, click. I mean, that does quite a bit of notes right there. Right. Option, click. Wow, that's beautiful already. Yeah, I want to add some more piano to it, some guitar. We definitely have to do some bass. Then you never know what else might fit, like maybe some violin, maybe some horns. Ooh, this is nice already. So this could be interesting. How this is laid out like this. I think what I'll do is I'll actually drag the whole thing one more octave higher. Actually got to go two more because of that. Now look at all these notes, okay? I've got a ton of notes. I'm gonna shrink it down here so we can see all of them. Now what I'm gonna do is just like, let's cut all of it, everything from here under out. We're just gonna focus on some higher notes. This leaves us a lot of high notes. So I'm gonna just like randomly pick which ones we're gonna use. It might sound horrible. We'll have to see. Just like solo pieces. And it's almost done. Oh shit. That was money? Oh wow. That's odd, I haven't been making beats lately, and I just got money into my Beatstars account. Maybe it's just like, good mojo. What's it gonna say? No sale. I mean, it's not showing a sale. Cool. I like it. I mean, I think it sounds cool. So if you are gonna write lyrics, might as well start working on it now. That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm humming. I actually really like it. So click here and that'll repeat anything. Cycle range cycle. All you know, you can weather any storm. It's better as you go. When the rain is all you know, you can weather any storm. It just gets wetter as you go. When the rain is all you know, and it can crash down and it can pour, no matter what's in store, you can weather any storm. When the rain is all you know, when the rain is all you know. Gives us something to work with. I think we're just gonna build on it for a minute. You know, so these are all sound. You got these sounds, and you also get over here. If you go to here, Logic Pro X comes with Alchemy. This would be what you consider a virtual instrument, and just has more sounds. You got your sounds here, same thing. You got your categories, subcategories, lots of sounds, thousands of sounds, and each sound you can tweak, giving you almost unlimited sounds. Alchemy is really cool. I mean, we like flutes, right? Sweet flute pad, summer times, and that'll just, it'll come out on here. Yeah, we'll just try to get some ambient sounds here going. Okay, that was it finally. It's honestly nothing special, and who knows how much we'll use it. We're gonna quantize it. That might have actually not been the move to quantize it. Okay, sometimes you're doing on a 16th and you should be doing on an 8th. I was born a hard man, I was dealt a hard hand. I ain't gave a god about anyone but you. Yeah, I like that. That's like, maybe that'll be a bridge. Okay, so I'm just gonna record in some of these pieces. Let's double this and then triple it. Command R is a good way to do it. Turn off the cycle range thingy, and we'll just get to cracking on it. I love the ukulele. This song, so like C chord is just one note right here, and then the next one's an A minor, one note right here. And then you got, this is a typical pattern, and then this is just two notes. So the whole song, it's like really easy to remember. I think we might have gotten out of tune between overnight. That happens. Got our ukulele pieces, got our strums, I think we just need to build on the beat a little more still. So it definitely needs a bass line. I'm thinking more of a bass line, not so much of an 808. Like 808's more of the trap stuff we'd be doing. Bass line, because this is already more of like a country song, a pop song, which makes me think the drummer track would probably be the best for this. I like to do it all with stock plugins so people can follow along with me and see that you don't have to buy a $500 virtual instrument to make a cool beat and a cool song. I don't know, I feel like I need like a counter melody. Yeah, I think that last piece was it. That was pretty tight actually. I like it, but you know, it sounds like it's lagging, and sometimes that's the sound. So I'm gonna try a different mellotron violin, and to do that you can, so this is track 5, this will correlate with track 5, and if you press, this will be how you reopen where you were. So this should bring me right to the mellotron violins, right? That's tight. I really like it. First of all, I like space, and it's called Jupiter Orbit. Second of all, it's like, it's trippy, you know? Chimes, bells. Let's see, search chimes. Let's pull up Alchemy. It's a real simple, there's a real simple 808 actually that I do like. 808 bass, very simple. A lot of producers will produce their bass on a higher octave like I'm doing here, so you can hear it ring through. Another thing I do on a lot of my bass is I'll add this overdrive, which is a distortion, but it's just supposed to help your bass ring out. So that's the plan. We'll come up with a bass line now, using these same notes generally. So you're talking C, G, E, F, A. Okay, so yeah, we can do a real simple one. Let's come up with something better. And then you got these two pieces. And what you can do here, especially because that one's the more simple one, we would start with this one. Do a Command R. That way this bass line builds up. Just got it simple. Okay, so I just got a text message from K9, who's this young woman who's a rapper. She's dope. She's my friend's daughter, and she licensed these beats off Beatstars. That was the Beatstars sale notification that I got. It actually was a sale, and I'll show you the sale one second, but she said, I was wondering if there's a way to either remove or move the little G Big Life in the tracks. So that's what's considered a producer tag. I like to keep my producer tag in things, but on a sales point, you should, like, purchasers like to be able to remove it. So that's something as a producer you need to come up with yourself. Like she said, move it or remove it, you know. So if it was up to me, I'd just move it. Tell her, yeah, what part of the song do you want it to be on, and I'll move it to that part. It's kind of a pain to go in here and do it. So when you're on Beatstars, you might even want to have an option without your tag. A lot of producers will be like, you know, if you purchase it, the tag's just not there anymore. That's totally up to you. There are industry standards. Definitely a producer tag can prevent you from getting like a sync opportunity. Like commercials don't want to hear your tag, you know. So it's just another interesting point to learn as a producer. Yeah. I'm going to pull up that sale though just to show you, because these are things that we want to show. You know, I got to go in and bounce those tracks without a tag. It's no big deal, as long as I can find them still. Let's take a look for it right now, right? That's part of being a producer. I saw that happen to my producer, Lamb, all the time. Shout out to Lamb, Self-Expression Music. He produced a bunch of my albums, and he's a good friend of mine and taught me a lot about the music industry as well. Whether we were kicking it or whether we were working, he was getting hit up all the time, constantly. Hey, can we remove these swear words from this song? Hey, can I come in and change one word? Hey, can you make a show disc version for me? Which means you just remove the lyrics. Or it could be even more intense, like, hey man, will you just remove my verses? And then on my choruses, will you turn it down a tiny bit? You know, and people think that that's easy, but someone like Lamb, he has thousands of songs on multiple hard drives. That's a big part of the music producer life. As you get bigger and bigger, you're going to be getting hit up to do like drop of the dime, quick little things. And that's cool. If you can do them for sure. So shout out to K9, great MC. I'm excited to see such a bright future for such a young person. Now back to our beat here. Good segue though. Check out my Beatstars page, GeorgeLife.Beatstars.com. Or if you go to GeorgeLife.com, there's a tab that says Beats. Either way, I'm working with Beatstars. I also have all my songs on Track Train and Airbit, these other places that sell beats. These are beat selling platforms online. But Beatstars is the world's largest beat buying and beat selling platform. And it really is a community of its own. I'm in their Discord. I'm friends with a lot of the producers because when COVID started, they were doing a lot of YouTube videos, and like me and the homies would always be in the live chat. So shout out to people like Tiger Backwood Beats, Grandtastic Beats, Cloud9 Music, 8th Life, my good homie. They're all on Beatstars. I'm on Beatstars. You can check out my beats there. You can listen to them for free. You can download them for free. To have legal rights to them, I've got contracts on there. I've got it broken out into stems so that if you're a producer and you just want, maybe like you don't want to use my drums, you can just use your own drums, you know. On top of that, I do have loop packs. I have a loop kit I made myself, all custom guitar loops, ukulele loops, piano loops, and that's available for producers if you want to use some of my music and collab with me. Check it out, GeorgeLife.Beatstars.com. If you're a producer and or an artist and you're not on Beatstars, then use my affiliate link. The link is in the description below. If you use my affiliate link, I think you get a free month of the pro page, and I get $10 affiliate link, something like that. So check it out. You also can sign up using my affiliate code GeorgeLife. They also did a really cool interview with me. Shout out to DJ Fanatic for doing that really cool interview. It was like a career defining moment for me. If you want to learn more about me, it's like a 2-hour interview and it's on their Beatstars page. I'll leave a pop-up thing right here. So this song we're doing right now, I'm calling it In the Rain, and it will be available on my Beatstars page. This beat's gonna start out as an exclusive for like a couple weeks. I'll leave it as an exclusive for a couple weeks for a price between like $500 and $1,000, and whoever purchases it, you have a song pre-made basically. You'll just have to do a couple verses. I'm also going to package and prepare a 4K video of me singing it in the booth, so you have a visual ready as well. What they're getting is like a really easy deal, you know, something that I did in the past where I would contact producers and artists I like, and I would get beats with a hook. You know, I got a couple beats with hooks from Cloud9 Music. I've done it before with LD on the cut. He's the DJ for Sublime. You know, it's not a bad deal. So gLife, custom hook, custom beat, exclusive rights to you and only you. No one else will do it. Price is going to be $500 to $1,000. Comes with video ready to roll. And if those don't sell, I will eventually, within 2 weeks to a month, I will put them down to my regular price on Beatstars, which I'm going to change for this year, but it's going to be about $50 for MP3 lease, $100 for the ultimate lease, $150 for a track out, $500 to $1,000 for exclusive and custom. So I'd rather do one beat a day or one beat a week and get $500 to $1,000 that day, that week. But you know, there's pros and cons to that as well. A lot of times people will buy the exclusive and never release it, and then now you have a really cool song like In the Rain and no one ever gets to hear it. A lot of producers don't do exclusives. I'm trying to make a living, you know, so if I can get $500 to $1,000 for it, that's what I'm going for. Otherwise I'll add it to the list, and then you'll see, you know, like these beats I just sold, those leases I just sold, they're old. One of them is 6 months old, one of them's a year old, one of them's one of the first beats I ever did with my homie B-Dubs, and so he got paid on that. If you look at the breakdown of the money, he got 25, I got 25 off of that beat. And so that's cool, you know, like hook a homie up, help a homie out. You know, and anything you do with my loop kits, it's the same way. You put gLife on as a co-producer because I produced the loop. You're a co-producer. You upload it to your Beatstars page. I'll upload it to my Beatstars page. And that way we're attacking it from two different angles. And we're connected on Beatstars, so when someone makes the purchase, it just automatically does that. B-Dubs got, I haven't talked to B-Dubs in like 6 months, and he just got 25 bucks from a beat collab that we did together. So shout out to B-Dubs, shout out to K9, shout out to Beatstars, and shout out to you, the next future awesome producer in the mix, working with some gLifeMusic. Back to the beat, baby, let's go. Even though it's not a hard rock song, I think hard rock drums might be best for us right now. I mean, those sound great. Okay, I like it. Very easy. The other thing I did forget, we should always try to put in our producer tag. So it's good to slide it on in here. The biggest piece of advice though that I can give is, as a producer, is don't produce to impress other producers. For me, there has to be a balance between doing what I like and doing what I think might sell. But I'm never trying to do what I think might impress a producer, because the fact is, producers are never impressed. Just give up. Don't try to impress them. It's pointless. I think I do have enough pieces now, so I think what I have to do, a couple things. First of all, they would call it mix and master. You're gonna do a mix, but I haven't even got there, so I need to structure it out. Like, here would be a typical structure: intro, verse, chorus, outro. Boom, simple. You could also add bridges in, so like you could forget the intro and outro if you want. So for example, you could just start chorus, bridge, verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus, you know? So there's a lot of different ways you can do it. I like to do a little intro, and then ideally I go into the chorus. It depends on the song, right? So would the chorus to this even make sense? You'd almost want to start with a verse that's talking about your hardships, and then it kicks into the chorus. But I'll tell you this, song-wise, standpoint-wise, I always like, even this chorus isn't as dumbed down as I would like. I like dumbed down choruses so people can memorize them instantly. And then I would start with the chorus. So I would do a short intro, then chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, outro. That's what I would do. If I can get away with it, that's what I want to do. Music is art, and you can do art however you want. But there are methods that sell better, sound better, feel better to the human ear and emotion, etc., etc. But what I'll usually do is I'll take everything and I'll just move it, and then this will be the intro, will be here. So we'll build it from scratch. Let's see what this sounds like, just plain. We're gonna make these drums really quick and simple, okay? And we pick it up just a little. We're gonna make it a little unique here. So it starts out, we got the chorus and the bridge. And then this next one though, I think we're just gonna forget the bridge. We're gonna double the chorus. The next step is just to mess with the beat a lot, change some of the sounds, change some of the arrangement, change some of the drumming. Definitely mess with the amp designer. I like the Logic Pro X amp designer. You access it right here. It's just right here, amps and pedals.
When the rain is all you know, you can weather any storm. It just gets wetter as you go. When the rain is all you know, and it can crash down, it can pour, and no matter what's in store, you can weather any storm. When the rain is all you know, when the rain is all you know, you can weather any storm.
So we just recorded our pieces. It was real simple. We basically just treat it like another instrument now. This is what I'm focusing on. These are some extra pieces I'll have to mix and match. I wanted to show my vocal process. This is another thing where I printed some things out. I think these things really come in handy, honestly. So here's one example. This was from Producer Focus. I printed out, this is a simple mastering guide. This is your editing checklist. Organize your session, create a rough volume balance, clean your tracks, cut out any silence, align the phase, group your tracks, fix timing issues, replace drum hits with samples. Suggestions on ways to do vocals. So this one says comp your vocal, nudge your timing, apply fades, split vocals, fix pitch, subtractive EQ, de-esser, clip gain, compression in stages, applying harmonics with saturation, additive EQ, automate the volume, use bus descend for reverb and delay. This is what I like. This is how to EQ a vocal. So this is the first thing we'll do. And when I was cleaning the tracks, I was doing EQs as well. So each track has its own EQ right here. So this track, because these are the sounds from this track, I just clipped all this out because we don't need it. Apollo Twin has an automatic high pass button, which is really cool. All this stuff is just stuff I printed off Instagram, off Twitter. Anyone can get it. And it's just, you know, part of what I consider doing my job of due diligence. Do your own research, learn your own stuff, and do it or don't do it, you know. So here's another cool thing is with most EQs, you'll have an option for vocals. So voice, male lead vocal. Now you can see this includes everything they were talking about already. The sweep, the high shelf. And I think this actually turns out really nice. Now if you pull up X, you'll have like your mixer board on here. This was the channel we just put it on. Now if I want, I can option click, drag it over to all these other vocal channels.
And no matter
I want to do like a
store,
reverb or something.
Weather any storm.
Dry, wet is the with the effects, dry is without the effects. So there's a couple things you can do here. You could crank this up to like 90-10. You could do like a 90-10. That would be like a low amount. Option click drag, that'll fill in the gap there.
I was born a hard man. I was dealt a hard hand.
We had to let it drag out there, which is good. So like something like this, we would let it drag out. Even these.
One more smile.
Little G, big life.
I think it needs one final thing, which is gonna be like what you consider like a riser, or it's basically just gonna help as the chorus kicks in. It's gonna be like an explosion or like a and now we might do another one too. I've got a bunch of sound effects here you can see, and I like to just, sometimes they work better in a song.
When the rain is all you know, you can weather any storm. It just gets wetter as you go. When the rain is all you know, and it can crash down, it can pour.
All right, so that's it. That's the song. That's the hit. This week, what we made was we made a beat from scratch on Logic Pro X using the ukulele and the MPK. We put a hook on it, put a bridge on it. So the final product is a beat with a hook if you want the hook, and a bridge if you want the bridge. It'll be available on Beatstars as a beat and as a hook with the bridge. You can definitely take my idea of the hook and turn it into your own. You can sing it yourself. You can, the only thing is you got to give me credit for writing the song still. It's called publishing. If you purchase this, you don't owe me anything else. You just have to file the proper publishing and I can help walk you through that. So if you purchase it, you'll get all the stems, which is every single piece by piece. So an audio engineer can make it sound the best. You'll get, including the vocal stems, and you'll get the video as well. So you can put out a song and put out a video to it, make it nice and easy. Thank you for checking out Making Hits with G. And we just made a hit. It's 2023. Check out all the other videos we're doing. I've talked about the book that I'm writing, the book that I'm working on about being an independent musician. Each chapter has a YouTube video and a blog post and a PDF. All that will be coming out. And the first chapter is a brief rundown of how to become an independent musician. This includes like releasing your own songs, booking your own shows, etc., etc. Then I have a extensive chapter on booking, and that video and chapter will be coming out real soon. And then another one is how to throw an event, because that's different than booking. And then I have a bunch of other ones. One is how to release a song. That includes distribution and visuals, you know, and this is all for independent artists. This isn't for people with a record label. This is for people who DIY on a budget. Check out all those videos. Please like, subscribe, and share. That really helps with the algorithm. And please let me know who's an artist that you could hear on this. leave it in the description below who's an artist that you could hear on this. Now remember, I also have my Beatstars. I have all my paintings that I'm selling, trying to sell everything this year. And just check out the description below where you can follow my Spotify for my beats, my Spotify for my raps, and there's a link to my TikTok in there. I've got to be growing everything this year. Everything must grow. The best way to support the channel is to grab some merch. I have merch for sale, GeorgeLife.com. These are hard merch. I have boxes of them in my shed. It's not like someone's going to print you something. These are good prints, good quality merch. Go grab some merch. Go grab an album. Grab a CD. Please leave any comments in the description below, any questions that you have about Logic Pro X, any suggestions for videos to do in the future, and any shout outs just from the homies letting me know that you're watching. I will give you a shout out in my next video if you give me a shout out in the description below. Everything helps with the algorithm. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscriptions, and I think we can do it this month. And then we'll be monetized, and that's a huge step for becoming an independent musician, is getting paid off of YouTube. We'll also be discussing how to get paid off TikTok, paid off Instagram. I just got a beat sale. I just got $170 from CD Baby. I have $100 in DistroKid just waiting in there. These aren't huge amounts of money, but honestly, this is part of being an independent musician. You got to get that little bit of money from every single stream, every single opportunity that you can, So I'm really interested. I hope someone wants to buy this beat and this song and make a hit out of it. I think it's a hit. I think it's a meaningful song. And I'll catch y'all soon. I'm going swimming. Peace.
Little G, big life.
Just to get one more smile. Just to get one more smile. Just to get one more smile. Just to get one more smile from you. When the rain is all you know, you can weather any storm. It just gets wetter as you go. When the rain is all you know, it can crash down, it can pour. And no matter what's in store, you can weather any storm. When the rain is all you know. When the rain is all you know, you can weather any storm. It just gets wetter as you go. When the rain is all you know, it can crash down, it can pour. And no matter what's in store, you can weather any storm. When the rain is all you know, when the rain is all you know, you can weather any storm. It just gets wetter as you go. When the rain is all you know, and it can crash down, it can pour. And no matter what's in store, you can weather any storm when the rain is all you know. When the rain is all you know, you can weather any storm. It just gets wetter as you go. When the rain is all you know, it can crash down, it can pour. And no matter what's in store, you can weather any storm. When the rain is all you know, when the rain is all you know, you can weather any storm. It just gets wetter as you go. When the rain is all you know, and it can crash down, it can pour. And no matter what's in store, you can weather any storm. When the rain is all you know. I was born a hard man, I was dealt a hard hand. I never gave a goddamn about anyone but you. And as this world turns, and we watch this world burn, it was worth it, I learned, just to get one more smile from you.